I think oranges are a root vegetable. That's why people trust my opinion about health, and if you don't mind, I'm going to help 10 people right now.
Just let me be a monkey.
First question, animals have no problem eating other animals while they're alive. Not a question. Not even a question. I guess we should do that too, then. Animals are doing it. It seems natural that we should follow what animals do. Oh, hey, Rick, have you seen Sarah? She hasn't been home from school yet. That's weird. Oh, Sarah. Yeah, about that. You weren't home. Like, I ate her. I ate Sarah. You're silly. Like, what do you mean? Where's Sarah? Where is she? It's like 4 p.m. It's time for dinner. Before dinner snack. Where is she? No, like I physically ate her. She was my snack. My after school snack. Like you weren't here. I was like, I just took her. It just doesn't seem like it should be happening in our society. We're human beings. It's like you took an egg or something from my nest. It's my kid. She was working on a science project. You were helping her. Rick, what are you doing? Animals do all kinds of horrendous shit that we should never be doing. Like they take eggs. A squirrel, oh cool, there's one of your kids. I'm kind of hungry, sorry. Animals steal, they pillage, they do what Durian Rider did once to that one lady. We're human beings. We're the pinnacle of God's creation. He has so much hope for us. And we see these animals doing deceptive things, and yet we still don't eat them because we're all vegan. And we do the right thing because it feels right. Animals don't have that sense of, this is wrong. Some do. Dogs, if they're trained. But most of them are just trying to survive. You're not in survival mode. There's a grocery store down the street from your house. Go visit it sometime and buy vegan things. Love your videos, man. Why don't you do Saladino's more recent animal diet? Probably because I'm vegan, you piece of shit. Every day. This includes both animal fats and carbs from fruits only, especially since you like carnivore and you also like fruit. I like not killing the animals. That's what I'm here to do, to not kill. Every day I still get this, like, why don't you try the egg sandwiches or something? We're vegan now. 2.5, almost 3 months. Thriving so hard. I'm officially 3 pounds heavier than I was when starting the dry fast. So we're gaining back the weight, and my plan now is to get fat at least 145 and then do a nice 7-day dry fast. Because I do some calculations. I lose around like 2.5 pounds a day. So I have to prepare for that, put money in the bank, in the gut bank. And then we go for it. No to Saladino. I'm glad he's thriving, he's doing his thing, but that ain't for me. What are your thoughts on the healing power of bone broth? There's no healing power in a dead bone body. It's full of lead. It's mostly lead and heavy metals. You would never eat a bone. There's nothing in it. Boiling a bone, you don't extract the bunch of calcium from it. It's mostly just sludge and slime. People do it for the collagen, but collagen is just broken down into individual amino acids. It doesn't reform into collagen, and then, oh, my skin is so much better. I've never noticed a benefit from it. She's doing her stuff. Natasha, many successes. I have her book somewhere. Where is it? Right there. Right there. I gotta chop it off my shelf. Whenever I hear someone saying like, oh, you should break your fast with bone broth, I'm just like, who are you? What do you mean? Why would anybody do that? It's boiled bones. Like cats like bones. You give a cat a chicken wing, watch the freak show because it eats, and then it's crunching the bones, it swallows it, boom. You would never. You have no instincts to chew a bone. If you bite into the bone, you're like, ow. Ow, my canines. Ow. Your canines couldn't rip a horse meat off a rabbit. Do you use cruelty-free products like shampoo, etc.? I'm all natural, all vegan, all the time. It's funny, before I went vegan, I was having skin issues, still am, and I was debating getting beef tallow soap. I almost ordered a huge amount of it, like $200 worth of like a tallow soap and then a tallow moisturizer. And I was just like, maybe hold off on that. And then boom, I went vegan. All these inspirations hit me. So thankfully I didn't have that. That would have been a slathery grease mess. I do have a shampoo. I got this one early on because my scalp was itchy. It's no longer itchy. So it's just like a dandruff shampoo, but it's all supernatural ingredients. There's nothing wrong in here. And it's not tested on animals. It's all fun times. And I have a natural soap for my face. I am probably going to move on to black soap eventually. I'm going to do a skincare routine video one day. Show you how to get this. Wow. 17 views. I deserve that. Don't you think promoting any food-specific diet will cause even more petty division? Something society definitely needs more of these days. So thank you for the contribution. While you live in a dramatic diet soap opera, I'm just trying to find the foods that heal. I'm just trying to, hey, fruit's nice, it seems natural, something I would get behind, nothing has to die for it. It's hydrating. It's the one meal you can eat after a dry fast. Wow, fruit. Fruit, good times. Animals, not so much. I just don't care about the diet cults. I don't want to be a part of any of them, even like a raw vegan cult. I'm called to cooked food sometimes. Is it doing my body great? Not really. I've been eating rice dinners every night. They're so addictive, and I can't stop. And it's making me break out again. I'm getting fat. But that's preparing me for my dry fast, and it could be a good thing. So like everybody wants their little niche. I'm 100% raw. I'm not. I'm all high carb though, never any fats. And I'm keto. I would never eat sugar. What do? Well, I'm 100% animal based. Plants never served me. All animals all the time. It's like, do you have to be a freak? I've been the freak. I've been each kind of freak. And now I just want to heal. The real healer is the fasting in yourself. So do whatever you can to prepare for the fasts. And you'll know love. You would hunt if you had to. It's easy to say you wouldn't when the job's been done for you your whole life. I wouldn't. I would pick fruit. That job's been done for me too. Everybody's getting the fruit, put it in a nice little box. All I have to do is go pay way too much money for it and bring it home. Whereas like if I had to harvest it myself, that would take some getting used to. That would suck, but I would do it. There's no moral objection. It's like, okay, now I have to grab the fruit off the trees. All those trees out in winter Canada. There's so many that I pass by on my daily walks. It's like it's falling on me, all this fruit. I just bring a basket because I know it's going to be full by the end of that walk. You know what I mean? Canada? Yep. I picked a good country to be born into. My spirit knew. Make him Canadian. That should be fun. He'll be fruitarian. It'll work. It's not working. But take any meat eater, no longer having meat on the shelves. Now go get it yourself. You have fun with that. You enjoy that life. No way could I do that. Just slicing necks. People, like some can, like Streeridge, he laughs. It's funny to him seeing a rabbit being drained of its blood. He's like salivating and like, I don't get that at all. How far off are you now from the medical medium recommendations? I'm so far off, it's not even funny. We're not even in the same league, even though the diet's very similar, but I don't believe in the germ theory where he's like, viruses cause everything. We know that it's the terrain that's like he's already banking on the fact that we can't prove him right because we don't have microscopes small enough to see anything and know what's going on. Like viruses are produced in the body for a purpose. You can't catch somebody else's. But whatever, I can't prove it, so I'm off on a ledge on that one. So I don't believe in his whole theory backing the diet. I'm not doing the celery juice. I'm all into fasting. He says like never fast more than 2 days. How can anybody be against fasting and starving yourself willingly for spiritual attributes? It's like known in history. You need to heal something, you fast. All animals do it. Sure, they also steal little Sarah from the house. Where's Sarah? Where is she? And eat her, but whatever, man. Sometimes animals do good things, and we just take the good and leave the bad. That's what we do. We observe. Oh, he's doing some good thing. Look at that. That donkey just left a rose for his wife. I should try that. Oh no, he's eating her baby. I'm not going to do that one. Just the rose. Just the rose this time. Fasting's amazing, and the fact that he says don't ever do it, weary. I'm a little weary. What else? No celery juice. I am low-fat vegan, so I'm doing that part. But all his little things, I just think he's a scammer. I can't prove it, but he's mostly right. So whatever, I'm sorry for judging you. It's just if he's lying about his story, that's really evil. Walk into a forest with a group of 50 people for 100 days. See if you can find enough fruits and vegetables to feed a small tribe for that time. Okay, let's see you find enough rats and with your rat meat tribe, and you're just all thriving with your barbecued rats. Do you shave them first? I don't know what you do, but I'm happy your group is thriving on the rat meat sandwiches. But for me, I'm in Canada, so we dry fast a good 4 months, and then the fruit comes back. We break the fast with a little bit of fruit, a little crab apple here and there, and then we're thriving. You take 50 people in like our society and take us into nature, we're all dead. There's going to be like 1 or 2 guys that even know how to start a fire. And then it's like, where's the food? We have nothing. People are panicking. Nobody has internet. And they're like, oh, God, my thoughts. Somebody slap me. Nature is full of a lot of barren wasteland looking shit. It's just like nothing is anywhere. It's like there's no food anywhere. It's hard to catch animals. You can't rely on that. 50 people. You think you're catching 50 frogs a day.com. I doubt it. So it's like we can't rely on what would you eat in nature? What would I feel right about eating in nature? Then you worry about the abundance later. Oh, fruit, that makes sense. Smells good, easy to pick, boom, delicious. Animal, you're strategizing on how to rob entities of their life. That's a weird game. Have you looked into stem cell therapy to heal colitis? I don't personally have colitis. I have minor zits, and that's the only thing I'm working on. Colitis is healed, for all we know. I know they do this in Bangkok, and I'm interested to try it, but it's expensive. I've heard good things about any like injury. You inject stem cells into your knee and boom. But you know what produces stem cells? Your own body. Dry fasting increases them rapidly, and guess what? Product you produce and sometimes drink back. Full of stem cells, is it? The longer you age it, the more stem cells increase? Wow. You mean we produce our own medicine somehow? Wow. Fastingandpee.com. All right, last question. What do you consider to be the minimum effective time to fast with the goal of reducing body fat? You've already failed just by asking that question. One, if you're trying to fast to lose weight, you're just doing it because you're flubberized. You want to get down so you can eat again. How long is it going to take me before I can return to eating garbage, is what I hear you saying right now. You're already on the wrong mindset. Your question really should be, can I start this new lifestyle forever? Right now? And never look back? How long will that decision take me to make? It's just like, this is your new life. Fasting, you want to like melt body fat. Dry fasting will do it super fast, but you'll put it back on. I'm trying to put it back on. Weight loss should never be your goal. I say that as a skinny guy, so take my opinion with a grain of salt. I've never felt the discomfort of being super large, so I get that you want to be as fit as my monkey body is. But the thought of just weight loss is not enough to keep you going. 'Cause you can lose weight on any bullshit diet of fast food, 1 meal a day, nothing but Twinkies and hot dogs. You'll lose weight, like yippee. Try to like advance yourself spiritually and like read Squirrel Minds. And then, wow, I'm so in tune. They don't care that you're fat. They care that you love them and don't want to eat them. Bring almonds with you. You don't want to read squirrels' minds, just the weight loss. So if you have to, yeah, just start fasting. But don't ask yourself, how long is it going to take? Because that just signifies that you want it to be as short as possible so you can go back to the cheeseburger life that got you there in the first place. I've helped so many people. It's ridiculous. I think, yep, I'm scheduled for a vortex into heaven at 3 p.m. Alrighty. All right, last show on Earth. Well, good time. It's been fun. It's been a fun journey. So you just thumb that video up. Last video ever. That's cool. You would thumb down my last video before I go to heaven. Vortexing a spiral, probably out of the moon. I think that's the first portal. You're going to thumb it down. You can't stop what's about to happen. The only reason you're doing it is because you burnt your rat meat sandwich. You joined that guy's tribe of 50 freaks in a forest. There wasn't enough rats to go around and the fire got too hot. You don't even know how to cook a rat. A bunch of bullshit. Learn, read a book. There's books. I have a couple of them on how to cook rat meat properly. You do have to shave them first. Yeah. Most people skip that part. Don't eat the organs. Rat organs, you think that's a tasty treat. It's not. It is not. That's how you get the plague. I'm going to leave. Subscribe for more videos. See you next.